I recently had a Channel 5 news video where a boy was being interviewed after wetting himself in class. He had been refused after asking to go to the toilet, after his school decided to start denying its pupils the right to use the toilets during lesson time. While they say it has minimized the vandalism in school toilets, I can't help but feel it is absolutely ridiculous to deny anybody the right to use the toilet. According to Eric, the children's bowel and bladder charity, it is estimated that nearly 1 million, or 1 in the 12th of May 19-year-olds suffer with bowel and bladder conditions such as bedwetting, daytime wetting, constipation and soiling. The school seem to think they've battled this issue by handing out toilet passes to those who really need to use the loo, but this isn't a cure-all fix. Firstly, Billy, the boy interviewed in the news video, says having a toilet pass can be very embarrassing. He's put off using it, as he's the only person with a toilet pass in the class. But embarrassment isn't the only problem. Billy's mom explained that to even get a toilet pass, you must have a letter from your GP explaining why you need one. She had to go into her doctor's surgery in tears just for her doctor to write a letter, which the doctor themselves thought was ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I understand why some teachers may feel it necessary to restrict access to toilets. There are always going to be students who try to skip out of lessons to hang around in the cubicles for 10 minutes at a time. And this can be disruptive to lessons. But their punishment should not have to affect those who genuinely need to use the toilet on a regular basis. The truth is, some bladder and bowel conditions go misdiagnosed for years, especially when you're younger. You won't believe the amount of times I've heard a doctor say, "But you're too young to have anything wrong." There are going to be some doctors who refuse to write a letter. From my experience, I can only imagine what the banning of toilet use during lessons is going to do to some students' confidence. As someone with inflammatory bowel disease, which affects more than 300,000 people in the UK, I know firsthand the struggle of not being able to use the toilet when I desperately need to. Having to hold it in to avoid an accident can cause me lots of pain, and it can be dangerous. If children really are going to be denied the luxury of leaving a lesson to use the toilet, teachers and schools should really be aware of the damages this can cause. Keeping a bowel movement in can lead to unnecessary constipation. The longer stool is held in, the more water is absorbed and the harder it becomes. These factors can actually cause potential colon damage. Yes, holding your poo in is pretty serious. Holding in large amounts of urine for an extended period also exposes your body to potentially harmful bacteria, and can actually increase your chances of getting a urinary tract bladder infection. One of the main excuses I've seen within the comments on the news video seemed to be, well, children should be going to the toilet on their break time. But seriously, how many times has your pee been planned? Just think of the times when, as an adult, you've been bursting while out shopping, or whiling a film. You don't always know when you need to go. Denying anyone, no matter what the age, the use of the toilet is deeply unfair. If you've got kids vandalizing your toilets, punish them. But don't punish those who genuinely need to use the toilet on the regular. More, how the hospital became my safe place. More, we really need to stop calling people living with a chronic illness brave.